is the biggest factor.
Climate change is the biggest challenge the world is facing.
Enyowa yaba 2010 ngeli halide ya halabandu bachene video hwarama aringa kushiriyo kushimenya kushiro mahurukana wera wa kusasire ndi yana ni haya 2018 ndi yeri holundi ndi ya halarundi ndi babantu befe ndi ni video ndi byose nababatsira yira abantu tsingumi sibabantu batini bareta.
I know climate change is all about has been brought by cutting of trees, cultivating in swamps, overstocking, overgrazing. So in our village here, the most activity that has caused climate change is cutting down of trees.
When weather changes over a long time, it becomes climate change. And it has affected the production practices. You have now, it is sunshine. In November, and you used to call it musenene. And the rain used to follow every day. But the November ended with sunshine.
We depend on the rainfall, of which this season did not come properly, forcing us to lose a number of crops were not got.
Getting water is difficult. I have to move 5 kilometers to pick water.
There are times when it shines, all the coffee dries. You see them dry, so that is my money drying. That's my money dry. And that's why farmers are poor. Farmers do a lot of work. We toil a lot, but you find that according to these climatic situations, we are out of the game.
I have a family of 10 people, and I used to cut 3 trees per year because I was using the 3 stones for cooking. And when you use those 3 stones, it consumes the firewood so fast. So when we got some sensitization about reducing on cutting of trees, we constructed the energy saving stoves. So I have one inside and I have one outside. The firewood I use this time is little. I can even use the groundnut husks for cooking. I pack them inside, or the waste that I use for threshing in sorghum. I push them, then put fire. I put my food, I go to the well. Even if I take 2 hours, when I've put enough water, I'll come back finding it when it is boiling. Because even when you use that energy stove, it does not burn so fast. The fire is little. It burns very slowly, not so fast.
With climate change, you have to change the agronomical practices, like irrigation, like manuring, like making concoctions for pests, because when the change comes, also the pest and the disease levels go up, so you have to be controlling.
Kati nganze ne family yange tusinga okozesa ennima ey'obutonde nga tutema ensalosalo tukozesa nakavundira okusingira ddala. Nakavundira oyo ayamba nnyo at least n'okwongerako ku bungi obw'ebirime.
Kale nga nze butisaawe eno nebona nga omulimi wa agroecology kuba ntabulatabula. Ndi muna amayuni mu mwani mulala omwo tibulirira iva. Ndi n'obudoodo, ndi n'endagi, tubaire ku n'embuzi, aye tudisuza mu kiyumba. Bwe dimala okufulumya obuso tububunza, twajja twasima ekina kyaduma waafuka mwegama y'ebigimusa ebyo. Era sizoni eno ensambi kyetukozeisaako.
I use mulching as one of the coping methods. One, I can even use the leaves of the grown-up trees. Like here, I have the one of the avocado, I have that one of the the mango trees, even those of the orange, the one which comes down, I take it where I put the crop to mulch, so that it helps me.
We have a routine of collecting all the garbage. Then after collecting all the garbage, we separate the biodegradable and non-biodegradable. And then we compost. We take it to the farm, we have another farm, we compost, and then we add mix with the manures. I have piggery manure, we have a pit there. I have manure from goats and those animals which take grass, and I have goats and cattle. Then we buy chicken manure and we add mix, and biochar. We buy charcoal dust.
The actions I'm taking as Akulo Teddy, I've tried to plant fruit trees, which can also help to, when they evaporate, they will improve on the moisture and we shall have rains. I've also tried to plant, to reserve these natural trees. I don't cut them because I want us to have rains. Unlike this one, we are sitting under this tree. Of course, we know in science, because I also went to school some time back, that when these trees evaporate, they will meet with some air there and it will form rain.
We have tampered with our vegetation. Trees are finished, and the speed at which those trees are to be replaced, yona yaba so relaxed. Government has relaxed. Government in element of with the servant. Oh, bana, we don't want to deter you from doing your daily activities that brings money. We want you to do them, but you should also, alongside that, think about the replacement. You are cutting down many trees a day. How many trees a day are you planting?
There is need to put a lot of money to educate, to train people, to facilitate people put what they are trained in, so that we can restore what has been destroyed ecologically. And the agroecology is a good science which combines all the sciences.
According to the challenges we have got due to climate change, I call on the government of Uganda and other international governments to, when discussing about issues about climate change, they should invest more on agroecology so as to improve on climate change. They should also provide funding on water for production, providing smaller kits for irrigation, so that we can also improve on the production to get food, to get money to help us educate our children, and to improve on our households.
My call to the government of Uganda and international community is the international world is to do more in agroecology. Then to at least increase the agricultural budgets.